that this is an area, this is not a running down situation, even though the Rams can make a first down. But I think that this is a pass situation. They have to pass. This has to be a passing situation for the Rams.
They take Bell out on 3rd and 3. The Rams in a huddle a long time.
If they don't complete it, I smell overtime.
Me too. Still looks like it.
Hit the ground. We'll see if it does here. There's a deflection. It hasn't hit yet. It was on someone's back. Yeah, it was on Collins' back. That's what Collins was saying, that it didn't hit the ground, but it was off my back.
Another angle.
Do you look? It pops out here. It doesn't hit the ground yet. Now it's tipped there. Now Collins, 25, is going to come in. The ball hasn't hit the ground yet. It goes up his back.
It's on the ground.
It was on the ground before it went up his back.
Right.
You're right. See there, it pops out. There it goes back. Collins is going to come in. And I think right here, it hits the ground before it goes up the back. I think that was an incomplete pass.
Bounced off Anderson first, then hit the ground, then bounced back up.
After further review, the play stands as called.
Well, we had to look at a lot of angles to see whether that one hit the ground or not.
Holohan will hold from 22 yards away from Lansford. This would tie it up with 3:05 left to play. Good. Tie score with 3 minutes, 1 second left. It's 13-13.
There is the biggest cheerleader in the game. And there is one of the biggest motivators in the game. They're both excellent motivators. They're both very good coaches. They're both sound football guys. Guys that like their players and the players like them. Guys that I think can get the most out of any player.
This is a game, really, John, that you hate to see either one of them lose.
Well, because they're two of the nicest guys in the game, too, and two hard workers, and two guys that have a lot of success, maybe taking overachievers, maybe taking guys that aren't the greatest players, but getting them to play great as a team.
The coordinating producer of the NFL on CBS is Charles H. Milton III. This game produced by Bob Stinner, directed by Sandy Grossman, and the executive producer of CBS Sports is Ted Shaker. All in attendance today, I might add.
Oh yeah, they're all here. And they should be here. I mean, the score's 13-13. Playoff game. Loser, boom, out. Winner, whack, go to San Francisco. Championship game. Play against the defending world champions for the right to go to the Super Bowl. Can't get any better than this.
Absolutely correct. Megan and Ingram back deep. Ready for Lansford's kickoff. Ingram hurled it out of bounds with 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. Again, to summarize, Allegri got it started with a 35-yarder, then hit a 41-yarder. Giants led 6-0. The Rams got on the board in the second quarter to take a 7-6 lead. Otis Anderson from 2 yards away with the Giants back ahead, and Lansford has just tied it at 13. 2:52 left. Giants have all 3 of their timeouts left. The Rams have only 1. First and 10. Vegas split wide left. Manuel swings in motion and Sid goes back to throw it. Screen pass to Anderson, read by Strickland. He was there quickly.
Hey, Fred Strickland is a big part of this Ram defense. He's the guy that plays linebacker, and then he plays up in the line. In fact, his position is nose backer. See, that's kind of half nose tackle, half linebacker. And that takes a special kind of guy, a guy that can move well enough to be a linebacker and big and strong enough to be a rush lineman.
When he was out during the middle of the year, they really missed him.
Yeah, he and Kelton are 2 inside guys, both missed. They felt that hurt their defense more than anything.
Second and 18. Here's the throw. Baker. Incomplete. Irvin was back with him, almost had the interception.
I'm sure the Giants think they could work on Leroy Irvin, but he hasn't given an inch out there today.
We've got the 2-minute warning. The game tied 13-13. The Rams Giants tied at 13.
I think this is a big play in this game, Pat. With 3rd and 18, the Giants, again, bad field position. You don't want to do anything stupid. You don't want to turn over here. You don't want to do something like you did just before the halftime. Your defense is playing well. So now what do? I think you have to take the conservative, safe approach. I wouldn't be surprised if they go to try and get it to Megan underneath something.
Out of the shotgun. Megan comes out of the backfield. It's in. Pass caught by Lionel Manuel. Oh, what a clutch catch and throw.
I'll tell you, that's the first completion to Manuel today, and Phil Simms' biggest pass of the season. Coming back here, getting that protection, zipping that ball in there, 3rd and 18. You usually don't have any plays that are going to pick you up 20 yards. But I'll tell you, that was a big play. That even makes the defense smile.
That was a 24-yard pass completion. On 3rd and 18.
This hasn't been one of Simms' best days, but that was one of his best passes.
Batted down again by Mike Peel.
The Ram defense has batted down more balls than I ever remember. And that's the second one that I remember Peel getting. I remember Alvin Wright getting one. Again, it's pretty good pass protection. They're just getting their hands up there and knocking those balls down. That's the 4th one that Simms has had today. I'll tell you, that 3rd down pass, Pat, that was one of the biggest plays that I've ever seen Phil Simms make.
Second down and 10. He needs a couple more big ones. Pass quick out to Anderson. And right to the line of scrimmage. Another big 3rd down coming up. Michael Stewart up quickly. I think they're loosening.
Yeah, I think that Ram defense has that play down. That screen pass out there, they're not going to let that happen.
This telecast is presented by the authority of the National Football League, is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of this telecast without the express written consent of the New York Giants and the National Football League is prohibited. 3rd and 10.
Again, the Giants have all their timeouts. The clock's running. They're going to have to take a timeout here.
30-second clock is running.
Yeah, they had to take the timeout. Phil Simms spent too much time over there talking about it, so they had to take the timeout.
A minute and 1 second left on the... Then 4th out of the pocket. Chase finally has the double. Kevin Green.
Oh, and that referee came very close to throwing a penalty for throwing the ball away. That time Kevin Green had him. He was right there on him. Bill Sims threw it. There was no one to throw it to. In fact, it looked like the closest guy was his right tackle, Doug Riesenberg. But as he starts to run up there, he gets a good pressure from the outside, steps up. Now Green's chasing him, and he throws out there. The only guy out there is his right tackle. They could have called him on that one.
The Landetta, the Giants will have to punt it. The Rams will get it. Right now, 54 seconds left.